Hey, ladies, here's the real reason why you're not showing up fully in your business, even if you think you are. Let me first say that you didn't build your business to be invisible. You built your business to make an impact, make a difference, change people's lives, solve a problem. There's a reason behind why you started your business, right? And it wasn't to be unseen, to be invisible, to be unknown, right? That's where we're going to focus on today's video, how you can get more seen, more visible, and more known. Let's get to it. But first, let's address a few things. You might be thinking that you don't look good on camera. You don't like the sound of your voice. You don't know where to begin. There is a long list of reasons why you're not showing up fully in your business or being visible or wanting to be known more. And here's the thing. You have everything that you need right now to show up on camera in your full power and show the world, your ideal clients, who you are and what you have to offer. And I get it. You have this fear of being judged. You have a fear of no one really getting you for being on YouTube. You might even think that people are going to leave hate comments on your videos. And here's the thing, I've experienced all of it, and all of it is in your head. If you're spending time on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or TikTok or any of the other social media platforms, you've already exposed yourself and your business to people who have the full flexibility and full freedom to comment on your content, whether it's videos or other type of content. And the thing is that even if they have a profile set up, they can create a false profile and still leave those comments on your content. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because to show you that if people are going to leave comments, it's going to happen regardless. It's not platform specific. And if they want to, they're going to find a way. So essentially, there is nothing that you can do about it, and even more reason to focus on the value that you have to deliver and getting that message out to the people who really need to hear it. Just ignore the haters. They're always going to be there. And the more attention you draw to them, the more that they're going to continue to give you the energy that you don't want. The best approach forward is to stand in your confidence and move forward with the knowledge and the value and the gifts that you've been blessed with, and share those with the people who really need to hear what you have to say. Here's the thing, visibility isn't about you. It's about you sharing your voice, your knowledge, your gifts with the people who really need to hear what you have to say. In fact, when you choose to allow fear to stand in the way of you sharing your gifts with the world, you're actually letting someone who's looking for what you have to offer choose someone who's less authoritative, someone who's less experienced, someone who's less qualified because they chose to show up. If this is sounding like you're letting fear stand in the way of the opportunities that you've worked so hard to acquire for yourself, your business, and your legacy. You're allowing fear to stand in your way of getting the things that you want. And that stops today. Let me share a quick story with you. One of my clients, Carrie, was fearful of being on camera. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to say. He didn't like the way he looked on camera. He didn't like the sound of his voice. But what he finally realized is that by not showing up, not sharing his message, and not overcoming that fear, that it was always going to have control over him. The same is true with my client, Sarah. She was afraid to get on camera because she didn't like the sound of her voice. And what I shared with her was, I don't like the sound of my voice either. It's something that we just have to learn to work through. If we're going to allow fear to overcome the things that we want, then we're not standing in our full power. And if you're like me, you're standing in your power and you're squashing fear so that you can move forward and help those who need what you have to offer while also achieving the goals that you want to achieve. Here's the thing. When I work with my clients, I focus on their strengths, the things that they want to be known for, not their insecurities and not the things that are really holding them back. When I help them with this mindset shift and focusing on the things that are good and the things that are going to propel them forward, that's where the real growth happens. That's where I get so much joy and actually smile ear to ear when I'm having a conversation with them, congratulating them on overcoming that milestone and really stepping into their power to squash that fear and move forward with what they want to achieve. You might be thinking, okay, that's great. How can I start taking steps to overcome fear as well? And the first step that I will recommend for you is to not focus on perfection. This is the one thing that stopped me in my trails when I first got started. In fact, if you go back and look at my very first video on my channel, or if you listen to any podcast episode recently where someone has asked me, how did you get started with this? Why are you focusing on YouTube for women over 40? I talk through my experience with my very first video, and it was the anxiety and the fear and the perfectionism that was totally and utterly exhausting to the point where it took me another year before I created another video. I was too stuck in the mode of being perfect. And if you look at that video, and I've looked at it and I've critiqued it, it is nowhere close to being perfect. In fact, watching the video, it looks like I'm trying to be perfect without actually being perfect. And it's actually funny now to look back at it, but it's also a point in time where I can look back and say, here's how far I've come. I'm no longer focused on perfection. I'm no longer focused on trying to create a persona that just really isn't there. Being real and authentic is the best way forward. And the more you're like yourself and you're showing up as yourself, that's the real gift. That's what people want to see. We don't want to see someone who's already got a certain look or a certain voice or a certain number of subscribers or a certain number of clients making so much money. That's already been done. You can do the exact same thing, but lean into your gifts and your assets and the things that you have to offer so that you can show up in the most authentic way. And that in itself is going to give you the confidence that you need to be visible, start creating a path for you to be known in, and really squash the fear and let you move forward to help the people that you want to help while also achieving your goals. Here's what I want you to do now. Yes, you've got homework. I want you to take out your phone right now. And it can be the front-facing camera where you're in selfie mode. But I want you to record a video right now of anything that you want. I want you to record for at least 60 seconds. It can be an introduction of yourself. It could be a client question that you were asked today. It could be your biggest fear. It could be the thing that you are most passionate talking about. It doesn't matter what the topic is. The importance here is that you're taking action. You're pressing record. You don't have to keep it. You don't have to publish it. You don't have to show it to anybody. You don't even have to tell anybody that you did this video. But what it's going to do is it's going to help you with the mindset shift that you need in order to say, I conquered fear and I moved forward, right? So again, you don't have to publish it, but it's that step in that direction of getting ready to publish your video. And here's the thing. The mindset shift carries beyond just this video. It's going to help you in other areas of your life, in other areas of your business, in other areas of your relationships. Mindset shifts don't happen in silos. They happen for the greater good in what's going on with your life. Here's what I want you to do when you're recording your video. Instead of focusing on being fearful or thinking that people are going to judge you or people are going to leave hateful comments, what I want you to do is focus on serving your clients. When you're focused on serving your clients, your mindset is in a place of power instead of in fear. So focusing on serving those who are watching your videos, the people that you really want to work with, when you focus on your message and the value and what you have to offer, it's going to put fear in the back seat or even kick it out of the car so that it's not a big priority or a big focus when you're actually creating your videos. If you've been focused on telling yourself that I'm not ready, I'll do it when I'm ready, here's the thing, complete honesty. You're never going to be ready. If you haven't taken the action now, chances are you're never going to. So that's why I'm challenging you to take this action. messy action, imperfect action, and just do it. You will thank yourself because you're going to take the action that's going to build confidence, and it's going to start to shift that mindset into a place of giving and serving and abundance more so than lack and fear and judgment. This is going to be the moment that's going to flip the switch on your confidence on camera, start creating more visibility for you and your business, and really start to create that path where you want to be known in your industry. Now, if you want help with that, I've got a link in the description where you can download my video blueprint, where it's going to walk you through every step that you need in order to properly plan for videos beyond this initial challenge, of course. But it's going to be exactly what you need in order to research and prepare and plan and figure out what's your title going to be and what type of video and talking points and all the things that you need to have the confidence before you get on camera and press record, and then ultimately have that be a video that you publish on your channel. So if that sounds of interest, download that now and then watch this video next, because I actually walk you through step by step on how to plan your video for the greatest success possible. Go ahead and click on it now, and I'll see you over there.